Hey everyone, it's Ben and Karen.
How's it going?
Hi. Happy New Year, pre New Year. It's almost the New Year. Close. It's probably not likely I'll stream tomorrow, but maybe. So if I don't, then happy pre New Year.
You probably
Such.
won't. I know I'm not.
Yeah.
Let's see. Darn. I'm looking at a puzzle that James Altucher posted on Twitter.
Thanks, Felix
So-
Frias80 for subscribing.
I had to solve it, so don't tell me the answer yet.
Go sick Thaddeus.
Oh, you're sick?
No, Karen's going to karaoke tonight.
Yeah, I'm going tonight. I don't see tomorrow night happening. My kids are here, and we're going to go out to eat.
Yeah, we're going to Blue India, which is an Indian restaurant in Midtown.
I guess it's possible Ben and I could go real late just for one song, but that's not in the plan.
What about Georgia versus Ohio State?
Is that on?
Hmm?
Ah.
Yeah, and then before that's the Michigan game, which I'll miss the second half because
Darn,
we'll be eating.
I'm not watching any football at all.
What about Michigan TCU?
No.
What's TCU stand for?
I don't know.
Texas Christian University. Unlikely, but true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, there won't be any football in my New Year's. It's not how I'm ringing the New Year in.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to watch the Orange Bowl?
He means there's a bowl in his house and it's orange.
Yeah.
That's what he meant. Go Argentina. What about Pele?
Hey, Felix.
Football equals Pele.
Yay, go Argentina.
Or Pele to pronounce it correctly, but I don't like doing that.
You got to keep your eye on it.
Hey,
or
it's the good.
oranges
It's
get
the good Thaddeus.
moldy.
Yeah.
Hey, Thaddeus. Was it the other Thaddeus that was sick?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Have you guys analyzed Neiman's 12-move game? I haven't seen.
We've analyzed nothing.
I haven't seen anything.
The game of the day today, which I'm sure Karen will concur, is a Carlson report.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the Rapid and
Carlson
Blitz
was
games.
completely losing, minus 1,000, forced made for his opponent. And then Rapport blundered and Magnus won.
I heard
And
about it.
people like that game because Magnus won.
Yeah.
Did Magnus go up in your GOAT standings recently? He did not.
I mean, I've always thought he was a great player.
If anything, it's going down because he has so much trouble when he plays. Most of the greatest players who ever lived dominated, like Morphy and Kasparov and Fischer. And Magnus seems to win by half a point or not win. And he's losing a lot. It's just uncharacteristic of the greatest players of all time. If anything, he's gotten worse. Yeah. Go Naka.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's Blitz and Rapid, which doesn't really ingratiate yourself to the GOAT, discussion because they didn't do that, when other people were good. They didn't have Rapid and Blitz tournaments and decide, Fischer was the best because he's good at Rapid. So
I think it matters.
most of his play is online.
You can't change. The times can change. I mean, we don't have data, but we'll have data moving forward.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just one category.
Yeah. No, but the people who were the greatest of all time dominated their competition. Mm-hmm. And that's, Magnus wins tournaments by half a point. Kasparov won tournaments by 5 points. Frankly, ridiculous.
Thankful you don't have the clap this time.
Yeah, Magnus I have fifth usually. Let's see, I got Morphy, then Fischer, then Kasparov, then Karpov, then Magnus. And then the rest. Then Kieran's probably sixth, and Capablanca seventh, Tall was eighth.
He's got a nicer butt. than most GMs.
Pele was named after Thomas Edison. Even though he's not kidding, that's possible because his name is Edson. It's his, Pele's name has Edison in it. So he could have been. Yeah, Magnus's hair isn't world champion like. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with his hair. It seems like he's, trying to emulate Hans.
Yeah, he's trying, and there's video when he was done with one of his games. He walked up to Hans' game and was watching that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, I don't think he was looking at the position. I think he was just looking at his hair and saying, yeah, okay, that's pretty similar to mine.
Yeah.
And so forth. So we didn't know what to do today. I would be happy just talking to the chat, but I think we'll do puzzles.
We can do some puzzles. We could do a tournament.
Ugh. Tournament.
Yeah.
Let's see. How do you do puzzles?
He said it himself on Twitter. What did he say? Oh, duck chess. I wouldn't mind seeing duck chess. I don't know how to play it. We could check it out.
How come people can't spell Fisher? Is it because Thaddeus is sick?
Well, I don't know. Oh, there's a puzzle.
Yeah.
White to move.
I wonder if I don't know is an answer. It's an answer.
You solved it?
I don't know if I solved it. I have an answer, but
Okay.
I don't know if it's right.
I'm just going to keep looking for a moment.
Thanks, Wally Renfield, for giving us your last money.
Yay, thank you, Wally. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. All right, let's see.
We're inching closer to 1,000 subs, like we do every stream. Hey, Chess Lad.
Hey, Chess Lad. I thought of you today. I spent hours on ACR only to bust out.
Also, he made a comment on the puzzle you're doing on Twitter.
Who did?
Chess
Oh,
Lad.
Chess Lad?
Yeah.
I'm not looking at those yet because I haven't solved it yet.
Mm-hmm. Go Fisher. They on NBC News tonight, at the end of the program, they said, now we're going to look back and see who died this year. And like, I'd heard of almost everybody. You know, I haven't heard of like hairdressers from 1940, but okay. I heard of the famous people. And probably like 4 or 5 of them, and they did like 50. I didn't I don't remember them dying. I'm not surprised they died. I was just like, oh, he died, she died, okay. I'm sure when they died, I knew about it, but then it just left my brain.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
Okay, the first move seems to be bishop g5.
That's what I was looking at.
Okay, then after knight d7,
I didn't look at that.
I don't know what to do. I'm going to play knight d6 check, but I don't know if that's winning. Yeah, this is the best move for sure. Other moves I can beat
I
easy.
didn't see that.
Yeah, I
saw one move.
What move did you see after here for black?
I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
And I was also looking at trying to get the bishop on f8 to move some.
Yeah, but when my knight takes, it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what to do here, so I'm going to play here. But I don't know if that's the answer. I just don't see another move.
Mm-hmm. I looked at that as my first move too.
Okay, h6 I can beat. I know how to win up a piece. Let's see, is my rook getting trapped? Is that the idea? I don't care. 27-21. Yeah, h6 doesn't seem like a very good try.
Right. I knew
that position looks terrible for black, but I wasn't sure how to win. Although if you're going to give me a piece, I'll win.
Let me just see again.
Like, those moves just seem the most natural. Bishop g5, knight d6 check, and then black's position looks terrible. But I didn't know if it was a forced win, but okay, h6 is ridiculous. Frankly.
What was the rating?
27-21.
How'd you guys do? Hey, Stonkfish.
Karpov's okay, yeah.
I noticed, I haven't been on our YouTube channel in a while, and I noticed yesterday I was looking around for something that there was some video that had Stonkfish as part of the description.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that, Stonkfish? I didn't even stop to see what it was, but you somehow made it into the YouTube description.
Go Stonkfish.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, oh, there's Stonkfish.
Yeah, we just put 8 videos up today and yesterday from the Scherzer lecture, each video discussing one game.
Yeah, Stonkfish, it was like in the last 3 weeks. It was in the description, so I'm not sure. I don't know if you're in the thumbnail, too. Maybe. All right, let's do one.
Yeah, the former Pope's going to die any day. The Nazi one.
Derek the Legend says, how is your chess journey going, Karen? Well, it got a little derailed for the last 6 weeks because I played in the World Poker Tour, and I was in Vegas for a few days, and so I didn't have time to study both. So I didn't do chess for a bit, and I was just doing poker night and day. So now, then when I got back from Vegas, I was sick, and then the holidays were upon us. And so I'm only just now getting back into chess a little bit.
I like the current Pope. Yeah.
Let's do another puzzle.
Now, I don't know if it was Benedict or the current Pope. I think it was Benedict. But I think, you guys will know. You guys know more about the Pope than I do. This was my favorite headline. And it sounds like I'm kidding, but you can look it up, and then you'll see I'm not kidding. The Pope's butler was arrested.
Yeah,
While he was I like that headline.
Yeah.
The butler's arrested for stealing stuff or something. I don't know. He did something. I don't know. Man, it's tough to you work with the Pope and they arrest you. Yeah, one of the popes, either the current one or the Nazi one, their investigations into cardinals and priests who weren't who were doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, they were pushing that under the rug. And they found either this pope or the last pope, like they said, you guys, those guys should have been in jail, not the Pope. Yeah, he's my butler. That's right. Benedict Butler convicted of stealing the Pope's private papers. Yeah.
Clue solved. I was about to say the butler did it. Yeah. Clue solved.
Yeah, one of those popes though was a suspicious character before he was pope. Go Stonkfish. Okay, next.
Yeah, keep it going. Yeah, you're YouTube famous, Stonkfish.
Yay, Bad Zaki gave 5 subs. Thanks for the support. John Paul was my favorite pope because, he was a chess player. So, yeah. Well, John Paul II, I guess. And my second favorite pope was the papacy of Avignon in 1347. Now, that guy was a pope, or maybe he wasn't. Yeah, at one point there were 3 popes. Very suspiciously. The butler died mysteriously. My favorite pope is Mr. Popezilla. The chess lad said that.
I haven't seen Popezilla in a while. I hope he's not mad at
Probably
us.
doing time.
I hope he's not mad at us. Where'd you go, Popezilla?
Now, Wally Renfield posted something that's so silly, I'll bet you it's true.
What'd he say?
At one point, they dug up a dead pope, put him on trial, and threw the corpse in a river. How can you make that up if that didn't happen? That's too complicated to make up. So it sounds like it's true. The guy said, yes, it's true. I was thinking you can't make that up. Like dig up a pope. So probably it happened.
Let's see. Check.
You like Popeye. Digging up a pope is probably... Oh, so I saw this on Twitter today. There's a Simpsons episode from 2010 where network executives are having a meeting from all the television and Netflix, everything. And they said they have to make up a disease and make sure everybody gets it. And then it was to do for ratings. And one guy said, wait a minute. We can't make up a disease. We have to people actually get it and die because it's a reality. So they were like, okay. And then basically everything they were discussing sounded like COVID. So it's funny. And they were calling it the cat something instead of the bat. So it was funny. Anyways, from 2010, look that up. I like the network executives because the NBC executive tried to talk. They told him to shut up, and they'll tell him when he's allowed to talk. It was funny. And then they injected him with the thing that kills you. He was the guinea pig. And so
Darn,
forth.
I don't know. I'm not getting any. I don't know it. I had a couple of candidate moves, I just don't know it. Thanks. Do you already know it?
Well, I have 2 answers. So I don't know which one they want. I'm starting to go with my second answer. I like my second answer better. I'm going to go with my second answer. So if it's wrong, then my first answer is right.
Okay.
So you give up?
Yeah, I just don't know.
Okay, so my first answer, which might be the answer,
Yeah.
but I've changed my mind, is knight f7. Then if the king takes the knight, I take the bishop. If the king doesn't take the knight, my knight can escape.
Yeah.
And then I'm up the exchange.
I thought it was rook takes d7.
Okay, no, that's not the answer.
Okay.
The second answer, which I think is the answer, is bishop h5 check with the following variations. If king f8, I take a free bishop.
Right.
If king to d8, everything wins. Bishop g4 is the best move, but knight f7 also wins. So I thought they'd play g6.
Right.
Then I sack my knight. Knight takes g6, hg, bishop g6, king d8, bishop f5. Resigns. So I think that's better than knight f7. Also, somebody in the chat suggested knight f7, so that made me think it was wrong.
Oh, there's a pin. That's okay.
So I like my second answer better than my first answer.
Yeah, I like your second one better.
So let's do that. Ooh, he played a, what do you call it?
Wish and Zook?
Yeah. So now if I move my king and we have the same variation, he plays king e7.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have to play f4.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then take this with check. And then, 28-41.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah, I saw Simpsons in 2009 and they had that puzzle. So I already knew the answer.
Man, it's chilly down here.
Well, I thought that did good in making it warmer.
It's warmer.
Yeah, that was 28-41.
Mm-hmm. Sorry if you can hear a fan in the background. We're trying to warm it up down here.
Restart. What? Remind me later. Oh, that was good. Terrible. You must have superhuman memory. What did I remember? All right, ready?
Yeah.
Hey, this is a Karen-esque puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
And you're Karen.
Yeah, well, you can go ahead and make the first move.
Okay.
Look G2. And I'm going to look further. See.
Yeah, I knew Emery Tate very well. And I thought, that guy's pretty crazy, Emery Tate, the chess player. But it seems like his child is a lot crazier. I mean, not a lot crazier. In fact, maybe Emery's crazier. I don't even know.
Oh, yeah, because you got that knight.
Very similar personalities.
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Emery died at the board while he was playing.
Right. Jen Shahadi quoted Emery Tate in her book, Chess Queens, as an example of misogynistic speech.
Yeah, he referred to the queen as the bitch.
So it's kind of funny that, because that's before Andrew Tate was known. All right, let me look. See there.
Now, if you go to Romania to get a bride, make sure you don't go to the mountains, because the mountain women, they're not attractive. You have to go to the low-lying lands. Those women are beautiful. Anyway, that's according to Curb Your Enthusiasm, so I'm sure it's correct.
Darn, they'll take my bishops. I don't know what to do. Let's see.
Am I surprised Emery never made it to GM level? No, he didn't. He didn't play in GM norm tournaments that were round robins. He had a style where you would lose a lot of games because of hyper aggression. So his best wins are very nice, but he lost a lot of games too. His FIDE rating usually wasn't above 2,400. He was sort of like, who's that guy who's no good? He's like Gotham Chess. He's 2350, 2360 FIDE.
So I don't know what to do because the knight will take the bishops. It's a little bit different. We've had this one too. Can't remember the answer. So maybe attack the rook. I don't know.
Okay, you have
F2?
to you have to prevent this bishop from being captured.
Oh, so just move it.
If you move your rook with check, he'll take it. You can't let that happen.
That's what I was talking about.
So you got to move your bishop.
You're just explaining to me what I've just been talking to you
I thought you said rook takes pawn check.
No, I said I don't know what to do about the fact that they're going to take my bishop.
Yeah, you move it. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I guess then. Okay, maybe bishop F3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want him to block your bishop.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
All done.
I thought I was missing something.
you see 0 different mates. After bishop f3, now you see 6 different mates.
LOL, that was mean. What was mean?
I said, who's that guy who's no good? Oh, yeah, Gotham Chess. I couldn't remember his name. No, there's a few people in the world, not many, there's a few. I'll name them all. And they're IMs, and they're, not high rated. And people are like, why aren't they a GM? And my answer is always the same. They're no good. Like, if you GM, you're really good. They don't just say you're a GM, you're a GM. They don't. You gotta beat like dozens of GMs, playing dozens of U.S. championships, playing a few Romanian championships. So people like Gotham Chess, Emery Tate, and then the most obvious. The most obvious.
I don't know.
Lawrence Trent.
Oh.
Lawrence Trent, the only thing he's worse at than chess is boxing. God damn, he got his ass kicked. He got hit in the head. I never saw anybody talk so much trash about how much they box and just get like beaten down.
Who's better, Lawrence or Levy?
At slow chess?
Yeah.
Can you rephrase the question? Like, who's worse? Who's better, Levy or Trent? God damn. Basically they're the same. They would lose to GMs, they draw with IMs, and they beat people who were like 1800. So it's hard to say. Now, Levy's more of a pussy, if that's part of it. Like, who's a more aggressive kind of player? Like, Lawrence Trent would try to win if he was playing somebody good. Mm-hmm. Right? And Levy would not do that. That's against what he doesn't believe in that.
He did.
He tried to draw. Yeah. Yeah. There's no IMs rated 2900. You're talking about online ratings, which are irrelevant. Thanks for the 500 bits, Darf. Yeah.
Hey, Darf, how's it going?
Yeah, you can't look at people's online ratings and say that's their rating. You look at their FIDE ratings. That's their rating. Yeah, I guess Trent's better at slow chess, but it's like this much. Not, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. How is Amon a GM and not Min Lee?
Actually, Min Lee got his last norm, so he is a GM. Right, Min Lee's better than Amon. Amon's not bad. Well, I think the thing is, Min Lee didn't grow his beard out until he was a GM. So that gave Amon, if you guys remember that. Mm-hmm. No, Min Lee, now there's a GM, Min Lee. God damn. I got to tell you something funny. Mm-hmm. On Twitter, somebody that I knew 30 years ago, she's 2200 and quit chess. She said, for people who are under 1800, and then she had some chess question, right? She wanted to see how people under 1800 answered it. Mm-hmm. And Pravid Deuce, he said, well, my lead chess rating is over 1800, so am I allowed to answer this question? And I was like, he's not even good enough to answer the question. What? My lead chess rating is over 1800, so I'm too good for this question. Man, that guy's 1300 on a good day, and you know what it is? It's not a good day. God damn. Karen has no opinion.
I played him at Starbucks right up the street.
Yeah, 1300, or I'm being nice.
I think I don't know. I would say around 1,000.
God damn.
But I don't know.
Karen got him good.
No, I beat him.
See, I was being nice.
I don't think he's been playing.
But I like the way he said I'm over 1800 on lead chess. So am I too good for this question? I was thinking, what? You can't make legal moves.
He's probably improved since I played him.
I did say Pravid Deuce. That's correct. That's his handle.
Yeah. He's a nice guy. He lives in Japan now.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to shoot him down, but then she said, I don't know, 1,000. God damn. No, that's it, Mark. There's no other moves. It's not an
insult. Everybody has a rating. Hey, let's do another puzzle. I don't.
Mark's right.
What?
I don't think black's winning here. Yeah, Mark's right. Yeah, white moves his H-pawn, and then it's a draw.
Somebody else was asking about that.
Yeah, I think the reason it's over, Mark, is after H3 or H4, the rook can go back to any square and it's a draw. And there can't be more than one right move, so the puzzle has to end.
Oh, because they're down material.
Now, white could play for a win by playing rook G1, but I wouldn't recommend it. Man, that's a terrible move. Yay, you're a U.S. citizen.
Who's
Magnus Carlson.
Oh.
Thuffer and Thuckatash.
Yay.
I wish you were the president of FIDE. Why would that, what would I do as president of FIDE? Okay, ready?
Yeah.
If I was president of FIDE, I would declare John Bartholomew's a GM by presidential decree. Wow. Hard to understand. I'm supposed to win?
Okay. I see. Here.
Oh my God. Like, I know the answer, and the fact that it took me so long makes me realize how old and bad I am. Man. I'm like ashamed that it took me so long.
All right. Well, I still don't have it.
I'm still ashamed. Now, if you guys are like, I think John Bartholomew should be a GM, I agree. And, he's on the cusp. Like, he'd have to probably do some work. He'd have to go to GM norm tournaments and stop streaming for a while. But he should be a GM, I agree. And Eric Rosen is on the cusp, too. Eric Rosen isn't as good as John Bartholomew. But now, what's funny about this is, can I tell them?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
It relates to John Bartholomew and Eric Rosen and Daniel Naroditsky.
I don't even know what it is you're going to say.
You know what you do
I
know.
don't.
You just don't remember.
Well, then probably don't.
I don't. Okay, Utah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I can tell them about that.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's not a secret.
so in March, most likely, there's going to be a secret, illegal, private tournament in Utah at a log cabin, like a big resort. And the players are me, Naroditsky, Bartholomew, and Rosen. And we're going to play each other, and it's like a variation of chess. It's like 960, but it's not 960. Well, it sort of is, but it's not. And anyway, the point of the story is, I asked the organizer, how did you pick the 4 players? And she said she just asked Karen, Ben's going to play, who are the other 3 like hotties you want to show up? And she's like, Naroditsky, Bartholomew, I guess Rosen. So it's basically Karen chose the players. So, and somehow they said that Karen should ask for a key to everybody's room to make sure they're okay. What? Terrible.
All right, so I don't know. I cannot solve any puzzles tonight. So I don't know. I was looking at Bishop D3 first. And then I don't know. King G1. So why don't you go ahead and jump in here?
Okay, so the first move is this. Check.
That's what I just
Then
said.
the king has to go to the G file.
King G1, probably.
Okay, doesn't matter. Okay,
Oh.
then that's the same move
G.
either way.
Okay. So here I wasn't sure, but now let me look again.
I've never been to a 4-player tournament where Karen was rooting for me the least. I can't believe it. I can answer for Karen, but she'll deny it because she doesn't want to say, like, I think this person's better looking than this person. But I'll answer for her. Naroditsky, Bartholomew, Rosen.
No.
No?
No. Bartholomew's the best looking of those three.
Better than Naroditsky?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just saying I didn't think you thought that. I'm not arguing with you. I thought Naroditsky was one and like Brad Pitt was two.
No, the thing with Naroditsky was always a joke.
Oh.
Although he's not a joke. Love you, Naroditsky, but that was never a thing. All right, let's see.
Now I don't want to boast. See, I wasn't always as bad as I am now. You guys think I was, but I wasn't. So in FIDE rated play, slow chess, I have 100% against Rosen. I have 100% against Bartholomew, and I've played Naroditsky once and we drew. Now, if I played them now, which looks like I will, then, that's the result's going to go down. Also, I don't remember playing Rosen. I thought I beat Rosen, but I can't prove it because I have no recollection of playing him. Oh, maybe that was Rosen. I think that was Rosen. Yeah, so I did beat Rosen in St. Louis. And I beat Bartholomew twice. Once in St. Louis and once in Texas. And Naroditsky I played when he was like 4 years old and we drew. I was higher rated than Naroditsky when I played him. Hey, we can vote in the poll of who's the most attractive. Hey, look, I'm winning. Pat Buchanan.
Oh, there's a poll?
Pat Buchanan got a couple of votes. I'm going to vote for me.
All right, I need some help. Darn, I don't know. I can't do any puzzles anymore. I was looking at Queen G5.
Close.
Rook G7.
Take those two moves and mix them. You got it.
Just go ahead. I don't like
No,
guess.
take the two moves and mix them.
You go ahead. I'm not going to
If it's not Queen G5, it's not Rook G7.
I'm not going to keep guessing.
It's Queen G7.
Well, I'm not going to guess a bunch of moves.
See how I attacks the Rook on C7?
Yep.
Yeah. So you check and take the Rook.
Oh. Darn, I wasn't even looking
2350.
at anything like that at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all rusty with my...
Hans Niemann is the hottest.
Hans Niemann is the hottest.
Okay, now, of the three guys in the tournament who aren't me, you got that?
Yeah.
Where do you put Hans in there?
Remind me of who the guys are getting. Bartholomew and Naroditsky.
Rosen and
Rosen. Best looking?
Yeah, is Hans first, second, third, or fourth?
Man, that's tough. Well, he's not first because I think Bartholomew's better looking. But,
He said Hans gets bad boy points.
I'll put Hans second.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ahead of Naroditsky?
The problem, Hans has got shortness, which is a ticky mark. Naroditsky's tall. But I'm going to have to put him second.
I never heard such. Rosen gets bad boy points. Yeah, that's right. He's into butt stuff. Neiman.
Yeah.
And then where do you put Magnus?
He's above Bartholomew, but
So he's one.
not a lot. I mean, they're all, none of them are bad looking. So it's very small differences.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Sounds like the dog's
I
outside.
heard a dog.
Mhm.
Yeah. I hope they didn't forget. Because Kazoo will be just stuck there freezing, waiting on Glory B to bark to get him back in. He has to wait on her to take charge. One of our dogs doesn't know how to bark to come in. So if he's ready to come in, he has to either stand there till we notice him or till the other dog is ready to come in. And she loves outside, so sometimes he's just stuck out there until she's ready to come in. Then she'll come bark to get in. I think I got one puzzle right.
The dog doesn't bark to come in, chess lad. The dog barks plenty, but not to ask to come in. The dog just stands there and waits for us to let him in.
I think he's worried he's going to get in trouble because I get mad when they bark and yell at him. So that might be the problem. All right, let's see. I don't want him barking. It's annoying. Hurts my ears. If I go check. And then you go there. Let's see there.
I think I know the answer.
And then you go
Oh no, my answer is wrong.
there.
All right, back to another answer. My answer is incredibly wrong. My answer is the most wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Try a different move order. Oh yeah. Oh, you can take there though.
Thanks, to what happened.
Darn. Let me look again.
Let's see. Naroditsky won. Oh, no, wait, I won. Then Naroditsky, then Bartholomew, then Rose, and then Pat Buchanan. By me voting for myself, I won. Shock Panda rated with a party of 24. Thanks for the raid.
Yay.
Go Shock Panda.
Thank you.
Don't you know you have to shock the panda? Hey, hey.
No, that rook's in the way.
Shock. Shock the panda. Hey, we have 1 million people watching.
Yeah.
Hi, 1 million people. I'm Ben. This is Karen. We're doing puzzles.
I'm just giving all my pieces away. That didn't work. Did not work.
Where'd the people come from? Probably their mothers. Have I ever played against Hikaru? Yes.
I don't know. Darn, I hadn't got any puzzles right. I had a couple of candidate first moves. I just couldn't get anything to work exactly. Do you solved it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, go ahead then. I was looking at knight h3.
Yeah, so at first I thought this was the answer, and then I noticed knight takes bishop. That's good analysis.
Mm.
Then I realized knight e4 is the answer. Getting the knight out of the way so you can play queen f2 check. And then I looked at all of white's defenses and none of them worked. And this check is just a check.
Yeah, I was wondering about
go
that.
Here,
okay.
Go here, doesn't matter. I guess it does matter. So I was convinced this was right, but I don't see why this isn't also right. So maybe knight a8 check and rook b3 check. But I don't know, my king can hide here. They can't both be right. Huh. I guess if king here, there's knight check, and then if king here, there's queen check. So I guess it's king c7. Darn, it's king here? This was my original answer.
I thought your logic made sense.
I don't know why they don't both win. 31-31. All right, let's see. Let's see why. I mean, knight e4 is hard, but I don't know why this doesn't win. Queen f8. Oh, I didn't see queen f8. Stopping queen f2 check. King e7 actually prevents that because you defend f8.
Oh, okay.
I didn't notice this defense.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I'm not good enough. Oh, well.
Hey, let me just check the chat for a second. Hey, good purple birds. How's it going? Let's see what we missed up here. Nothing. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Go Purple Birds, for gifting 3 subs. I think I solved it.
Yeah.
We need 15 more subs to get to 1,000. A New Year's miracle. Thanks, High Power 8, for 1 bit. Hey, we lost 1,200 viewers. Harsh.
It's still cold down here.
It's black to move for those of you who are confused.
Let's see.
And white's going this way.
That is a lot of stomping.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at rook h1. So all I can do.
Mm-mm.
All right, go ahead.
So the knight can go here or here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's rook here, so the knight can't move.
Okay.
So the king will move. Now, take the pawn. If knight c4, yeah, then king here should win. So I think both of these moves win. That means only one of them does. Yeah, it's this one. Because I have to threaten mate.
Oh, okay.
If I go here, then this should draw. And rook here threatens the knight. If the knight moves away, I mate.
Wait, can you go back and look at the other choice before you, where was the other?
Yeah, if king here, the knight can just move somewhere. King here threatens mate. And the knight.
Okay.
See, I thought he was going to play knight here and king here and try to get stalemated, which doesn't work, but I thought he was going to do that. 2972. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, George Santos guy?
He's actually related to Santos El Halper.
Yeah, I don't know that. He lied about a whole lot of stuff.
Knight G7. Then rook here attacks the knight, and if the knight has nowhere to move.
Any big poker games lately? No, I mean, I went to Vegas right before Christmas. That was pretty big. Doesn't get any bigger. And then since then, just a little bit of online poker. And I'm studying. I'm reading a new book by Dara O'Kearney called GTO Poker Simplified. Pretty good. Karen, have you ever played any famous poker players? No. Well, I did play with Caitlin Komeski.
And Farah Galfond.
Oh, yeah. That's not true. Farah Galfond. Forgot I was at her table. She had a whole lot of chips. And then at the ladies' meetup group, I didn't really get to play with the really good ones, but they were in the room. Schwan, Lou, and Jamie Kerstetter, and other folks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it going.
But then I'll have to mess this up.
Magnus, yeah, Jennifer Harmon, I haven't met her. I mean, I saw Berkey in the hall, and I didn't want to bother him. If I'd seen Joey Ingram, I would have bothered him. I saw Pooh Dog, Melissa. I saw a whole bunch of poker players, but I didn't really meet any of them. I don't like to bother people. You know, they're just trying to live their lives. I would have bothered Joey. Because he would be nice.
It's Pat. Hey, Pat.
Hey, Pat, how's it going?
Happy New Year to everybody. Go New Year.
Let's see. I'm just freezing to death. We should have started the heater sooner. Let's see if I can get one right.
Jen Shahadi is good at poker. To answer your question.
Mm-hmm.
Two knights versus two bishops. What else?
Jordan, I haven't got one puzzle right. These have all been super hard. Let's see. I don't know this one either. What are they gonna do?
I wouldn't go on Lex Friedman's show. He's, a terrible person. I'm not ultra conservative, so I can't go on ultra conservative show. Unless I'm gonna punk him or something. Tell him what an idiot he is.
I don't know. I was looking at Book H3.
I think it's knight takes pawn.
Okay.
That move I didn't look at. That seems like a good defensive move.
Yeah, I don't know much about Lex Friedman.
He's like a Nazi kind of guy. There's a group of people who are ultra-conservative Nazi types who pretend that they're middle of the road. He's like their leader. There's a lot of guys like that pretend that they're fair and balanced, but he's just super conservative, horrible person. Let's see. I think G4 because I don't see another move. If I saw another move, I would suggest it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll play it.
Darn, I gotta get back to puzzles.
2940.
Sting. These are all almost 3,000 rated. They're just hard tonight. You never heard of him, Thaddeus?
Good.
He interviews a lot of different people. I think he interviewed Levy.
He has a podcast, but he posts a lot on Twitter, very conservative kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. True. Oh, Mount Magnus and Naka. Oh, and the Botez sisters. Yeah, I didn't know about all that.
I guess he got interested in chess for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was never good at chess, but I was better at the puzzles. I just haven't done any lately. That's all I know.
Now you're just making names up.
Darn. Okay, go ahead.
Been playing poker lately, Ben? Occasionally. Thaddeus got it right. Now I want to change my answer. And Bonarici. Terrible. So you take here, threatening queen takes rook and pawn takes queen.
Mm-hmm.
So take your queen. Then you take the rook and you're threatening mate and pawn takes queen.
Oh, yeah.
2740.
I knew that had to be. I didn't look deep enough.
Hey, Kazim. We've been doing well.
Oh, hey, Cosm. I didn't know that was you. How's it going?
Thanks, Dobrigab, for the subscription.
I saw that you resurfaced in the Blitz marathon.
Peter Teja 31 subscribed. Hooray! Thanks for this subscription.
Hey, are you still playing poker, Kazim? Yeah, we went with the All Touchers a couple of times up to North Carolina, and James and I got to the final table together one time, and then he knocked me out. So I didn't get any
Mama
money.
said knock you out.
He was like, yeah, I was like 7. He was like 6.
Thanks, Packard Goose 78 for the subscription.
Oh, you're playing poker right now? I guess online. Where do you play?
We need 14 subs to get to 1,000. Who's gonna hype it up for us?
Oh, Poker Bros. Yeah, I was on ACR today for several hours.
Thanks, McNaster, for subbing.
So, well, cool. I'm glad to see you. You know,
Wonder if Poker Bros are related to the Chess Bros.
Just tournament online because people cheat more in cash game.
Thanks, Craft Single Square, for the 100 bits.
But when we go to North Carolina, we play cash game and tournaments. The bots, I haven't noticed a problem with the bots. And the funny thing is, I don't know if Chess Lad is still on here. He was in my table just randomly on ACR, proving at least 2 of us weren't bots.
Thanks, Old Fash 33, for gifting a sub and supporting the stream. Thanks, this guy Shags, for subbing.
Hey, Wally, the one in Cherokee has the poker room. The one in Murphy does not have a poker room. Poker room. Yeah, there he is, Chess Lad. All my chess people keep showing up in Poker World. Chess Lad and Amanda. Well, I don't know if they solved the bots problem. It's just not something I've noticed. And anyway, hey JW20. Let's do another puzzle. Hey, Kazim, who won the Blitz? Yeah, Wally, we love to go to Cherokee. You
Hey,
won? I was
Patreon.
wondering if you won. You barely won?
Yeah, it must have been weak.
You just disappeared.
It was like Kazim, All Toucher, Robin.
Where have you been? I remember that time we all went on a double date when I was dating Ben. We went to the Korean barbecue. What's it called when you have the...
Hibachi.
No, like the little oil... It's not hibachi.
Korean barbecue.
But it was... what's it called when you... The pot in front of you with... What's that called? With the sticks. It's kind of like a walk. What's it called? God damn, I can't remember anything anymore. Fondue. Thank you, Painter Man. All right, black to move. Let me look at the puzzle. In fact, I haven't seen Deepak in a while. He hasn't even been to karaoke.
Who?
Deepak.
Never heard of him. Did you solve it yet?
No.
No.
I wasn't looking at first, but now I'm looking. Let's see. Get him.
Go Hype Train. Don't die at level 3. Go Hello Fresh.
Yeah, these are too hard for me tonight.
We need one sub in the hype train to get to level 4. Who's going to do it? The answer is Fries or Bartholomew or something. Boo. Such mediocre support.
I don't know. All right, Queen H3.
It's illegal.
Oh, I'm in check.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Old Fash 33 for 5 subs. Hooray, getting us closer to 1,000.
All right, well. Probably there then.
Go Old Fash, but stay there.
Check. Okay, so probably Queen E5.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of the queens and take the queen. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if I take there. He has to take is there.
Do I have any good books you recommend? No.
You could go back down. Okay, I don't know. So I think it's H takes G. No? All right.
After HG, I play HG, and all is wells. Thanks, Old Fash, for gifting 10 subs, putting us over 1,000. Mainly because of you. I think you gave all 1,000. Yay, Old Fash 33 gave 1,000,000 subs.
Yay. Really? Go ahead. I don't know.
Now, this one's really hard. So you have to play King F6 now.
Thank you, Old Fash.
You have to play King F6 now. And if he plays G5 check and you take, then you can win this pawn and win because you have this pawn over here. And he'll take this, and then you can keep pushing this pawn. And when he plays here, you can play king here, and you're winning.
Yeah. I don't understand any of it.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and show me.
You gotta push this, and then here. 3,082.
All right, so go back. I have questions. Whoops. Okay. So you said the answer, King F6? Let's see. Well, I don't know.
If you take, which you suggested,
yeah, that's what I was trying to look
then
at.
I take.
Okay, then if you take with the king.
Well, you're not going to win with this pawn. My king just runs here.
Okay, because it's a rook. Oh.
Yeah, the reason this doesn't work is he plays G5 check. And this is a draw. However, if he plays G5 check here, these pawns are still on the board. And then now everything wins because you got this pawn here and this pawn here. So it's easy win.
Oh, okay.
Everything wins.
Oh, I see.
And then here, you're lucky that you can push your pawn to A4 quickly. Thanks for the $30, Tempo Aqua. Dean H. from Berlin. You should have given $29. Thank you. Yeah, then these pawns defend each other.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, that one was hard.
Over 3,000 rated.
Did anybody get it?
No.
You got the first move, Wally?
Ugh.
You missed it, Bunrichi. That was too hard. Let me see if anybody got it. Where did Cosm probably left already? We probably bored him. But if he's here, he might have gotten it.
Mm-hmm. Cosm's he's playing poker though, so it's hard for him to solve it and play poker.
I believe in Cosm. Cosm was like wasn't he like the Bughouse world champion?
He was definitely top 5 in the world. Some would say number 1.
Yeah.
Some would not say number 1, but some would. But nobody would deny he was top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Possibly number 1.
Well, we should have, hey, Cosm, we should go over to All Touchers and play a home game for some money over there.
Hey, your boyfriend, John Bartholomew rated. Hey, John, if you're listening, which you're not, you were voted most attractive amongst the Utah players.
I was forced to rank them. Forced.
Ahead of Naroditsky, if you can believe that. Yeah, he probably already left.
Yeah,
Thanks for the raid, John.
Yeah, we should have a home game at All Touchers and Deepak, Cosm.
No, the Utah tournament's not a joke.
Me and you.
No.
And the All Touchers. I don't know who else. Maybe Chess
If
Lad.
Magnus shows up, I'm going to be suspicious. Especially if Magnus and Hans both show up. Then I'll be like, wait a minute.
Well, it's not all confirmed, the Utah tournament. I don't think anybody's accepted, but it's tentative.
I think they all accepted.
I'm under the impression from dialoguing with him that he's still working it all out. Mm-hmm. The date hadn't even been selected, so I don't think it's for sure. You feel like your EV at that table would be extremely negative.
Now, the thing in Utah is a private thing, so you would be banned.
I'm talking about the home game.
I'm talking to that guy who's saying, I'm in Utah, where is it? You have to actually leave Utah when we get there. That's how private it is. Thanks, Master Kite, for the sub.
Hey, did anybody see two news items that they caught the serial killer in Idaho, the Idaho serial killer? So I don't know why I'm always following the murders. I'm obsessed with the murders. The other thing that I'm obsessed with are brawls. I can't help it. I just love a good brawl. Did you guys see the latest Waffle House brawl?
Yeah, there's a Waffle House brawl every hour.
That's what I said.
The
latest one. Those were the two noteworthy news items. You saw the Waffle House brawl, Libro? I saw a compilation, too, of a few of the recent brawls. But the one I like is the one where the woman climbs up on the counter and then she slips.
I saw a news story a couple days ago.
And they throw the chair and the employee just bats it down like it's nothing.
Thanks, Raj, for the support.
All right, go ahead.
I saw a news story on the news yesterday.
Yeah.
There was a Waffle House and there wasn't a fight.
Yeah.
That was a big news story. They were like, what?
Yeah, the chairs were thrown over the counter. But the funniest part to me of the whole thing was the woman falling on the counter and onto the floor. I don't know how she didn't break a bone. You went to the Waffle House on Christmas Day and there were 0 fights.
Karen and I went to Waffle House on Christmas Day with the kids.
Oh, yeah. We have done that.
In Dothan, Alabama.
Yeah.
They were open.
Hey, Raj. Wait, is Spencer's Place still between two Waffle Houses?
It is, but one of the Waffle Houses closed about 8 months ago.
Yeah. Can we challenge you? Well, I mean,
No. Ready?
yeah.
Oh.
This will be the last time that I'm at karaoke where they allow smoking. They're banning smoking at my favorite karaoke place that I go all the time starting January 1st, so I'm so happy.
No, it wasn't a joke, Chess Lad. It was like 5 years ago, maybe 4, and we were in Dothan, Alabama, visiting her family.
Yeah. I love Waffle House.
I get the hash browns with double mushrooms. Raj, thanks for asking. And I usually get coffee and water.
Darn, I got one puzzle. I'm not going to be able to get any. I feel like I can't get any. I was looking at knight f6. And then want the queen have to take. And then bishop takes.
Just the hash browns are, Chess Lad. Just the hash browns.
And then rook takes. Then I might get checked there. The queen's over there. No. I don't know.
Okay, so nobody in the chat has the right answer, so that made me more sure it was the right answer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% sure my answer is right, but I think it's bishop f6. Tax the queen.
Okay.
And then you'll save your queen eventually. Then I'll play queen here and mate you. I have mates everywhere. And I think this rook takes e4, king f1 is just delaying the inevitable. And the reason queen h6 doesn't work is we can move our f pawn and our king has f7. So there's no mate because the king can get out. And the other move I was looking at is long castle.
Yeah.
But then king takes g7 and I give up. So I think it's bishop f6. And nobody said bishop f6. So that made me like pretty confident.
So I like yours. Why does mine not work? Knight F6.
Knight F6, king takes bishop.
Oh. Duh.
Yeah, nobody suggested bishop F6, so I got like overconfident.
I take the rook. Yeah.
Tempo Aqua subscribed.
Take the
Like, I
rook.
wasn't confident at all it was right because it's, complicated. But then nobody suggested it. So I was like, damn.
There.
So I want to thank the chat for giving me my confidence back.
Okay, well, let's see.
You think I'm right?
Yeah, yours is, better than mine.
No.
I thought it seemed right.
No.
Darn. These are hard to
I don't even like another move. I want to find out why my move is wrong because I like my move a lot. Well, I mean, queen takes h6 has the same kind of idea. I just didn't like f5.
Right.
I guess king f1. Well, that move I'm not worried about. 2760. Okay, so I'll have to analyze why my move is wrong. Oh, I didn't see queen f8. Defending h6. Darn. That refutes my move. Now, what happens on f5?
You got it right, Thaddeus?
Oh, it says just castles wins. It says I'm just winning. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm winning here.
I didn't get it.
No, you guys gave me
horrible. I
false
got anything all
confidence.
night.
2760.
hard.
That was an easy one.
These were too hard
No.
for me. Let me go back.
No coffee for Karen in Utah. But I'm guessing they'll have coffee at the resort.
How do you get the hash brown, says Raj.
I already answered that. Shouldn't you cook for your mom, Chess Lad?
Your chess noob, Mike Hayes? Hopping in because you heard both Utah and poker.
Ready?
Yeah, we love poker here and checkers, chess and poker. I don't know much about Utah. I went there one time. Salt Lake City.
I was in Salt Lake City.
Yeah. I saw 0 African American people or people. I mean, it was the whitest place I've ever been. Now, it might be different now, but that was in the 90s. The whitest place I've ever been.
I was there in the 90s.
Yeah?
I wonder if I saw you. I was there in 99 playing in the U.S. Championship.
Okay. I was there on a business trip.
Was it 99? Were you staying at the same hotel?
No, it was a little bit before that.
Yeah. I
Couple
was at
years.
the Holiday Inn downtown.
It was probably 97. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, there's like that mate coming.
Thaddeus is banned.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not sure which Thaddeus to ban. There's so many Thaddeus. Yeah, the other Thaddeus.
There are a lot of Thaddeus's.
Dang some moves.
pieces.
Hmm.
I'm trying to just looking at the material balance.
You tell him, Stonkfish. Man, my phone says Bartholomew started streaming an hour ago. He rated us half an hour ago. Man, he didn't stream very long.
So if we take their queen,
His ears must have been burning.
and then they take our queen, and we take their rook, and they take our rook.
Thanks, anonymous gifter. You're the anonymousist. His stream ended to audition for GQ. Yeah.
Well, I guess we take each other's queens. Let me see there. There. Take the rook, check. They take with either the knight.
Oh, give me the knight.
Probably the knight.
2 knights.
So they protect the bishop. I don't know. I don't know.
So what's the first move?
C takes D.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the only move.
Yeah. Okay, and then I think you have to go rook E8.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is what I thought they would do. Okay. Let me look. Yeah, and if you just take the bishop, then you're up a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got one.
2681.
Finally. It wasn't hard, but I did get one. That's the only one I got the whole night. Terrible. I apologize. I'm so bad right now. These are also harder. Oh, you got it, Heinz Superman?
So there's a bowl game going on, and one of the announcers said, here down in El Paso with all the illegal aliens, here's the score. And then he got fired when the broadcast ended.
He really did get fired?
Yeah. Immediately and indefinitely suspended, so I guess they can let him back.
Oh, for which broadcast?
He was doing the Sun Bowl, I guess.
Look how old he is.
Mm-hmm. He said there's too many illegal aliens there.
I mean, why is he on there? He's too fucking old to understand what's going on in the world.
He's doing the football game.
Yeah, he's too old, out of touch. Don't let him back on. That's all. He needs to retire. Oh, thank you, your umpire. Who was the announcer? Some old guy. What was his name? I mean, he looked like he was 85. I mean, you can't have people like that turning them loose. I'm not ageist. I'm just saying that you get out of touch with culture as you get older. You can't help it. That's what happens. You don't understand the young people anymore.
There's a guy who does basketball NBA broadcast, Hubie Brown.
Yeah.
He's like 92. He's really good. Gary Hahn, Hahn. Let's see how old he is.
He looks so old.
I didn't think he was that old. I think he's like 70.
Well, I mean, I'm not seeing it up close.
2 hours ago. Man, there's a lot of articles about it.
I mean,
Gary Hahn suspended for being a racist piece of shit.
No age? Do I have an age on him?
Mm-mm.
Did you guys see how the Texas governor sent a bunch of, I don't know if they were from Mexico, but...
He's 78.
Oh,
Oh, no, wait, that's somebody else who died. No, it's another Gary Hahn who died. No, so I don't know.
He sent people that had come in illegally trying to get a better life for themselves, sent them to Kamala Harris's home. You know, it's like 0 degrees outside. They're outside with blankets. I mean, what a piece of shit. piece of shit. Then he posted family pictures. Oh, Merry Christmas. Like he's some kind of fucking Christian. It's like, no, you're not fooling us, asshole. What would Jesus say? He wouldn't be doing any of that. I don't like when people pretend to be Christian. You can't find his age?
Mm-mm. Ready?
Yeah. Now, I understand that we have a problem and that Texas is overloaded and they're bearing the brunt of it, but doing that bullshit is not the solution. Treating people like they're less than human, that is not the solution at all.
Maybe they're more human than human.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what the solution is, but it's not that. Let's see.
Thanks, Nick, for supporting the channel and subscribing. Thanks, 11 years, for the same thing I just said about Nick.
So, let me see. I guess they'll go at G3. Oh, no, they'll go F4.
I think about that every day, Bach. I was thinking about it now. I think they're equally terrible.
Who's equally terrible?
DeSantis and Abbott. Somehow when I look at them, Abbott looks like a worse person. Not sure if that helps.
I don't know enough about them. I think I like DeSantis slightly better. I'm not sure why. Because they're both, horrible humans. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's see, there, check.
95% of cereals are not vegan, Heinz Superman, especially those. Those are the least vegan.
Okay, I don't know again. I was looking at Bishop D6.
That's correct.
And then I think they'll go F4.
That's correct.
And then I was trying to figure out, probably, you got to get a check on that diagonal. I don't know which one. Let me see. Can't do queen. Oh, because then you could have discovered on the night. So I think it's, Bishop C5.
Correct.
And then you can take the knight. Yeah.
Yay,
I got 2.
3,030.
Yay. I did it.
Yeah, the Bishop C5, Queen C7 was hard to see.
Yeah, it took me a moment. That's 2. I got 2. Just get warmed up. Ben, would you be friends with a meat eater? Well, I was a meat eater till just this last April. So, yes.
It's a good thing we weren't friends.
I'm a vegetarian now. Sorry I went off on that little tangent. I get really mad when I think about some of these political things. Abbott's in a wheelchair? Really? I didn't even know that. I didn't know that. Abbott does look like a comic book villain, VZDJ88. Yeah, but DeSantis might be the next president. But I guess the thing is, Trump has prepared us for anything, so I'm sure DeSantis will be an improvement. So, you know.
Ready?
Yeah, I know, Edward. I don't know what's wrong with people.
Ready?
Yeah.
No, nobody in the chat's going to solve it unless they have a good engine. Like a bad engine wouldn't even solve it.
That's another hard one.
It's the hardest one I've ever seen, but I solved it.
All right, well, let me just try to walk through it. I know it's hard. I got the last one. So I was looking at, I'm only going to try one move, and if it's wrong, you're taking over.
Okay.
So looking at Queen H2. Okay, go ahead.
The answer is very long and complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you start with here. Then you go here. Then you go here. And then it says 3082 and it's done. But let me continue because it's not done. Okay, so in this position, I only see one move that wins. Oh, I didn't see Queen E2. That also wins. Rook G8's the move I was going to play. Then if he takes the rook, you have Queen G2 check, winning the queen.
Okay.
And if he goes here, we have Queen here, checkmate. And if he goes to H3, we have Queen H7, which will be mate. And if he goes to H4, we can check here. And then after here, we check here. And then this is mate. So
Yeah.
my way wins, but I didn't see Queen E2 also won. I thought this was the only winning move. Which also wins. Thanks, Piero 2017. 3 subs. Yay. Thank you. Yeah, that was over 3,000.
Thank you, Racially Fluid.
You are cute and red. I thought you're sure she's not obtuse?
Roll Tide.
Did you see all that, Ben? Did I see this stuff I just showed you? No, I imagined it. In a dream. But then I forgot about it in another dream.
Go Alabama. Well, it's 9 o'clock,
9.
and I must go upstairs. I have to get ready for karaoke. I'm excited to go. I sang 2 new songs the other night.
And I have to go so I can watch the second half of the Hawks and the Lakers.
I'm going to sing more new songs.
Who's the most famous person on the Lakers?
I don't know who's on what team. I can barely name any players.
All right, who's the most famous player in the NBA?
LeBron?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he might be on the Lakers. Yeah, I'll have beer at karaoke, but not a lot. Trying to get back in shape.
There's a billion cookbooks, so I don't know. I have no suggestions. I would just order out.
Yeah. Great beer in Utah. Well, I mean, you can find good recipes. I just like allrecipes.com. Do you like Michigan or Georgia more?
Is he talking to you or me?
Oh, I got a book recommendation. Thank you, Maximus.
Man, I should read Bartholomew, but he's not streaming.
Yeah.
Let's see, Spraggy.
Yeah, slim pickings.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I like this one here, if I'm going to pick one.
Okay.
Oh, wait, look over here. I don't know why I don't follow her.
Wait, noises happened.
Wait, hang
Thanks, Matt, a tat tat, for the platinum membership.
on. Wait, let me just look real quick. Let me see who's over here.
Uh-huh.
Because it might be, we should raid this one, I think.
Oh.
Right here.
Yeah, I got that ready to read.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't see that. I don't know why I don't follow. Let me follow. Yeah, okay. All right, we did it. All right, good night, everybody. Have a great weekend and Happy New Year. We're probably not going to stream tomorrow. But I hope you guys have a safe and happy New Year.